Chaos. So this is not gonna be a long live. I just feel like chatting for a bit because first I was gonna record it. I'm like, I'll just go live because number one, probably most of you ain't gonna catch this when I start it anyways. Number two, I got somewhere to be, so I don't feel like waiting for the upload, blah 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 blah. So anyway, let's get started. But before I begin, I am gonna talk a little about Tekken. It's mostly like a little rant, mainly Jin and Kazuya. I'm gonna get into that why. But first, I want to speak about this. And this part right here, I'm saying, if you go to therapy, if you believe in affirmations, please continue to believe that. Ignore every little fucking word I'm about to say because what I feel isn't what you're gonna feel. And like something like therapy's helping you, talking helping you, watching positive videos, affirmation helps you. Please continue to do that. Just because it doesn't do much for me or nothing at all doesn't mean it won't do nothing for you. We're two different people, so please, only take in what you feel is necessary. But this part you want to ignore everything I'm saying here. That's fine. So my mom got me watching this Rev Ike. I visited my mom last Wednesday, Thursday. Well, I went over Wednesday. I left Thursday evening. And I love my mom to that. My mom's my favorite person in the world. I said that a gazillion times, especially for those who know me. Now, like I said, I'm not really much into religious related stuff or pastors due to the fact my sexuality. And when I used to like attend the Kingdom Hall, like between the ages of 13 to 18, as I got older and started getting more in tune with myself and started accepting myself for who I really am, I didn't care about religion. Obviously, I still love Jehovah God because you know what? You can't never take Jehovah from me. You feel like Jehovah God's gonna throw me into hell when I'm no longer on this earth. That's fine, but that's Jehovah. But however, religion itself doesn't hold no water to me. And that's not me saying if religion works for you, continue. I'm speaking for me. But I'm not a fan of the religion in itself. Let me see if I can do some of the light. I can see just fine, but let me see if I can just maneuver my light in my bedroom real quick. I move. Got my bedroom's chaos, but it's a good representation of my life. Chaos, at least in my head. But thing is, I do believe if you speak positivity into your life, what's up, bro? Good morning. I do believe if you speak positivity to life, like okay, today's gonna be a successful day. Today is going to be a good day. Today, I'm going to make a lot of money. Today, I'm going to meet the love of my life. I do believe if you speak positivity in your life, it could come back to you. Like today, I'm going to be lucky. Me, is this a me thing? I feel like it's BS. Like me personally, I feel like you could want something good, but if that's not what life's going to give you, thank you, Justin. Thank you. I'm happy for all the supporters. Thank you. I really am. Thank you again. Like you could be positive you want to, like, you know what, today I'm gonna have a productive work day, but you cannot control what life's gonna throw your way. Like I say, God forbid, you try to cross the street, you watch your lights, you paid attention to your surroundings, it's your light, and a car hits you, that already ruins your day. Or even worse, you're on your way home. You maybe had a great time, but something bad happens. Whether someone tries to mug you, or you get caught up in a God forbid, a trying to think of the word, a drive by, and etc. No matter amount of positive thinking you possess, you cannot control outside forces. So, and also another thing that makes me kind of like with the whole positive affirmation. I think of the situation going on in Sudan, Palestine, Yemen, Haiti, which is where my ancestors are from, because I'm Haitian Dominican from my dad's side. My mom's side, I just know I'm black, white. I know my mom's side, I'm like Canadian, Irish, Trinidadian, and African American. Maybe one day my mom feels like, doing a video with me, which I would love to have my mom do for the end of this year. Also, my grandma do a video with me too. Just talk about family related stuff. I would really love that. But I feel like positive affirmation only goes so far. Yes, I personally agree. You don't want to be a negative Nancy. You want to be like, oh, today I'm going to probably get hit by a car. Oh, today, I'm going to get kidnapped. No, that obviously you shouldn't speak that kind of stuff into your brain. Because if you think negative, I do believe you get negative results. But I also feel like pretending everything's going to be good just because you have a positive mindset, it's also like fooling yourself into a form of delusion. That's why I personally do positive affirmation, I just wish for the best. Like, like I said, I will use a good example. Saturdays, I normally have a good Saturday, and I was like, I was really tired. I didn't want to go to work, but I wasn't sick or nothing, and I wasn't depressed. Thank God. So I go to work Saturday morning. I get there on time. I get there super early, just because I wanted to get there early. I don't know why to save my life. I had a great work Saturday. No rude customers. No customers that just lingered. No one who just stayed in my face for no reason. No one just being weird to me. It was a good day. The worst thing that happened to me yesterday, which is something I still got to figure out with my doctor, I had a really annoying stomach ache. But I eventually used the bathroom and I felt a lot better. Don't know why. But, and I'm not saying, this is not me saying, oh crap, just because there's bad things going on in the world, you gotta have a negative mindset. I think when things are bad, it's good to, encourage yourself things are gonna get good and, want the best for yourself and your family and your other loved ones. But with me personally, I just feel like positive affirmation doesn't go far with me because I think my mind frame is more negative than it is positive, which is not a great thing by any means, but my mind frame is more negative than positive. So I tend to see the worst out of things. And when things go good, I'm like, oh, it went well. I'm happy about that. I'm happy. But I don't expect it because if I want good and it turns out bad, it greatly disappoints me. So I try to, keep my expectations low. So if I am surprised by something good happening, I'm happy. If something doesn't good happen, as long as it's not dangerous or deadly, I'm like, okay, you know what? Good thing I didn't have high expectations. And that's how I'm like, it helps me navigate through life because I don't walk through life with these rose-colored glasses that just because I have good intentions, just because I'm not looking to cause any trouble, doesn't mean someone doesn't want to do bad to me, someone isn't plotting on me, or someone just doesn't have bad intention that I might, God forbid, get caught up around. And that's what makes me feel a type of way. So I try to think, yes, it's good to come with a mindset, be positive. Don't like, oh, I'm so tired of life. Because that's just going to drain you more. If you're already in a bad mind frame, thinking worse just going to make you feel worse. But I can't do it positive affirmations mean me because it sounds like preaching. It sounds like someone who's ignoring the bad and trying to feed you false positivity, if that makes any sense. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to take a web. Like I said, his sermons are fine. He speaks clearly, nothing wrong with what he's saying. I just feel like this whole, I mentally roll my eyes when I hear his positive affirmations. Okay, Cleotrapa, sure. You're going to make you sick. Everything you wish. You wish. Okay, no, I can't start. I might actually listen to that song when I go to help my friend out shortly. Cause also just killing time, I go help my friend out. So it's Lost and Resurrection, also an Ice Spice song. That's okay, Justin. That's okay. Thank you. But okay, so that's how I feel about positive affirmation. Now it's time for you to start shit talking. So you guys know I play Tekken 8. And I'm planning to play some games with my friend Carlos. Carlos been wanting to play with me lately. And I mean that in a video game way for someone makes a certain comment on here. So I'm like, and I have been dodging Carlos. I hope Carlos don't think I've been dodging him. Because I actually was ready for him on Friday. And I even told him I'm going to be live Friday, but I think he just forgot. That's why I ended up playing with Damien and Suki for a bit. Yes, T-Rex on bed. But I'm playing Tekken 8 Nina, so T-Rex on bed actually has good range. She just needs a damage tone down, which I think she's going to get in the next Tekken patch. They're all going to tone down some of the moves of her damage, because her damage is high for her type of character. But they already better go after it's like damage on certain moves, because she's not deserve no major nerfs. Because if she gets major nerfs, so better Alyssa, so better Dragunov, so Fang, so Jin that damn sweep, which I'm about to talk about in a second. Speaking of which, now let's get to my rank. I feel like I'm just still talking about other things. In the fighting games in general, I don't consider myself the best. I played it because it's what I grew up on. I said this gazillion times. Me and my dad, our relationship got better over the years. My dad wasn't the best dad, but he is my dad, and I love him to death. And I'm actually planning to visit him later this month. But My dad brought me up to fighting games. So even though I try to get into other genres of games as I got older, I always will love fighting games. Because that's what my dad brought me up on. I love fighting games to the day I'm no longer alive. Thank you, Justin. But I love playing fighting games. In particular, I'm like 3D fight like Dead or Alive, which I need a new Dead or Alive game so bad. Come on, Koei Tecmo. Come on with Dead or Alive 7 already. And I play Tekken 8, obviously. I also dabble in Street Fighter, but I'm ass in Street Fighter. I really am. Though I would give myself credit, I'm starting to become more patient and less jump happy and less spammy drive rush. Not drive rush, drive reversals. I actually have a hard time doing drive rush. So when I play Tekken, I do my best with Nina. I play my Eddie and Victor sometimes, but I play Nina the most because she's the character I'm most comfortable with. And when I play random plays outside of Damien, who's like really, really strong to fight against, I do okay, as you guys see from my videos I upload. And you know, some matches I'm not a fan of is King, Horang, Brian, Yoshimitsu, Fang, June, depending, because lately I've been finding some more June play, and June's getting really hard to fight, but not so bad. Because I fight the most hardest June and my friend Damien. But when I fight Jin and Kazuya players, I don't know why, and I'm not trying to say all Jin and Kazuya play like this. This is not me beefing with every Jin and Kazuya player. However, you get offended what I'm about to say next, good for you. A lot of Jin and Kazuya play like fucking assholes. They really do. Like, first and foremost, they like to do the spammy stuff. But you know, if the connection is fine, you can handle it. Yoshi and Heat's a nightmare. I can't. Yoshi and Heat makes it. Well, Yoshi's annoying already, but Yoshi and Heat in that damn Flash, which better be nerfed to the ground in the next major patch, really work on my damn nerves. Well, you think you're bad? Try Lotto. That's why I'm so happy that does not happen to me. Sometimes this one particular customer, Damien, stop. This is one particular customer. He likes to talk to me about things that happen in his life. Mind you, this guy is 65. I'm 34. Sir, I wasn't around when you experienced all those things. I cannot relate to you. It's not that I'm trying to be like a dickhead. I wasn't born when you did all that stuff. So how would I know that? How would I know that? And it's not me trying to be like when I get to a certain age, if I'm living longer than be my 60s and I'm talking to a 25-year-old, I can't talk about something that happened 40 years ago when that 25 years like, what? I wasn't even alive when that happened. Why are you telling me this stuff? Why are you telling me this stuff? And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like, sweetie, I can't relate to you. I'm not that old. I cannot relate to you. Like, yes, I've been around. Yes, my mom, my grandma are around that age, but I'm not. So why are you telling me about something? And like, you know this person, like, no, I don't know them. I guess I'm just lively, I guess. But I don't know it. But now let me get back to Jin and Kazuya. So now, Kazuya is more so annoying Heat. Not as bad as Yoshi, Brian, or Xiao Yu, or like June. But Kazuya's annoying Heat. But mainly when Kazuya plays, they like to back away a lot, try to, spam Hell Street wherever they can. And some of the ones that are really good at it is just doing an unpredictable pattern. So you don't, when the luck block low. And sometimes Kazuya plays what they do when you think you're going to crouch a lot. They'll do that double uppercut punch. Kazuya plays annoying because a lot of them are like try and get through a brick wall. But Kazuya plays mostly like they play very cowardly. Like they're scared to go in. And it's really annoying because a lot of times in my Kazuya matches, and for those who actually notice, Kazuya plays like the one. And mind you, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? They are cunts, Justin. But some people might think Nina's a piece of shit, so that's fine. Yes. But now we're gonna tell you that real quick. But Kazuya is bad, but Jin is worse. First and foremost, what I hate about Jin, the unreactable low. When Jin does that spammy low punch, y'all don't understand. Stuff is expensive. I'm not rich. I appreciate shout out to Neffy, who's a second month member. Not that I'm telling you guys to become members or not. There are videos out there that have exclusive for members for those who are interested. But let me stop that. My whole thing, I hate him so much I might have to play it. I don't want to blame you. But Devil Jin's a but Devil Jin honestly, he's not that bad. Person nerfs, with Devil Jin, he's actually just okay because his heat smash got nerfed. Thank God. That used to be so bad. You can sidestep Devil Jin a lot, and when he flies, honestly, just sidestep. And I'm not even a big person who sidesteps, but Devil Jin is fightable. Now you're in lag, forget about it. But on a decent connection, especially with two Ethernet players, and you're not playing someone on PC, Devil Jin is fightable. If you lose to Devil Jin, no shade, that Devil Jin play just outplayed you. The Devil Jin is not really that bad. But Jin with that annoying ass sweep, and Jin with those annoying ass ground setups. Hey Chris, what's up? What's up? You sure did. I got some time left to kill. Also, remember 4 o'clock later, Chris. Um, anyways, with Jin, that's any ass slow sweep. That's when he like does his knockdown punch. I want to scream. It's like I can never react to it, and I can never tell when it's coming. And when you see Jin crouch down, you can't automatically assume it's gonna be that move. He can also do that little uppercut move. But that particular move from Jin, and when Jin does his like little Zen stuff, I want to break my Xbox controller. I want to break my Xbox console. Jin is good. Damien, you don't make it look like that because on Real Talk, even when you kick my ass, I watch your June video. I think I actually enjoy watching you play June than Alyssa because you're so tactical with June. I think the only thing that really hurts your June playstyle is that when she's in heat now, her heat smash isn't track no more. You gotta know when your opponent is gonna try to hit a button. Because if your opponent sidesteps, June's heat is now avoided. Before June's heat, when she was in heat, you really just had a block for your life because you did not know when she's gonna unleash it and and it will track you. Well, crap, your side's on some nonsense. But let me get back to Jin and Kazooie. You know, this is just a ramble video. What you think I was? I'm so proud of myself for keeping my temper in check, dealing with your damn June. But getting back to what I'm saying, Jin players, they all do that. And nothing I know about Jin players, no offense, they're quick to go into heat smash, and I mean heat burst rather, and Jin's heat smash comes out so fast. Like I think it just comes out ridiculously fast. It's almost hard to react to. Like you really when Jin actually operates, when Jin, you clown me for that at the time too. When Jin actually operates his heat burst, you need to be blocking. You just honestly need to start blocking because if you attempt to try to do something to him, unless you're about to do your rage art, and you better make sure you have enough HP. Unless you're about to do your rage art to counter a Jin who's about to spam his spam mash, whatever you want to call it, his heat smash. His heat smash, you gotta be ready. Cause I cannot say I just detest Jin and Kazooie. Like honestly, those characters I was neutral on in the beginning. Like I didn't love them or hate them, and they're both attractive characters. Especially Jin. Jin is a stud. But I'm talking about gameplay wise, I absolutely hate Jin and Kazooie. They're starting to come. They come in the same category as I felt about Tekken 7 King. Because Tekken 8 King is annoying, but I think Tekken 7 King is much worse. But Tekken 7 Horror Kunimitsu in general, because fuck Kunimitsu. I cannot stand finding Jin and Kazooie. Because Kazooie plays are too defensive for my liking. I wish. Kazooie players are too defensive for my liking, and they play like they're scared to fight back, and just wait for you to do anything. I hate Kuni. I hate Kunimitsu so much. I hope to never see her again. You know, the chances of that are very slim. I could definitely see her being Tekken 8 in some point of the game's lifespan. Jin players, that stupid sweep needs to be nerfed because I hate that. My thing, I could take that sweep so much if it was like a slower startup, like Katarina's low, as Dane likes to tease me about, or like Lily's Snake Edge. Those things, if Jin's sweep was like a little bit slower, I wouldn't hate it so much. That sucker comes out so fast. Unless you're already crouching, you're always gonna get hit. And forget it, if he gets you that on a counter hit, Jin is going to ruin your day. Yeah, I think a lot of people love that short for Damien. A lot of people just love that short. I was irritated as hell that day. But overall, I just cannot stand fighting Jin and Kazuya like that. I think it's absolutely annoying. Like the way they are played. Now, mind you, I fought defensive players. Another players who are good for doing that, even though I don't fight this character enough, so I don't have like genuine disdain for this character. Lily. Lily players also play like bitches. I always gotta say, not all of them, obviously, not all, but Lily players also play very cowardly, like they really don't want to engage you. And it's irksome. It's irksome. Oh, my voice does get high when I'm irritated. I can't help that. I love her raging move too. I mean, but only I can. Lily's another kind that's kind of annoying. Heat smash and her back turn. Thing is, back in Tekken 7, Lily didn't have a lot of back turn moves, so she was not that scary when she was back turn. But Tekken 8 made her back turn antics so much more annoying. I can't stand the amount of back turn moves she has. That's why I think Lily's so annoying now. But obviously, so does Fang has it worse. King has a few back turn moves. Xiao Yu has them. So I can't be like, Lily should have back turn moves when there are other cats who have them. But now, getting to another topic I want to tackle. Let me see what time is it, because I got to get ready to go to my friend soon. Actually, give me a moment, guys. I actually make a phone call, but I can make it because it's not a private conversation. Give me a second. I got to make a phone call. I need to call my friend about something. Da, da, da. Gotcha. Okay, you're doing it. Hope she's not asleep still. Oh, Mr. Dan, good morning. You sound like you just woke up. Oh, goodness. Um, I was gonna tell you I'm on my way soon to come help you out. You feel like doing work today, or you want to wait till Tuesday? I can stay with you for like a good hour and a half on Tuesday. Do you want to do Tuesday instead? You sound so tired. I figured. Okay, I was going. That's why I actually was going to cook. I was actually on my way, but I'm making sure you want an Eastern today. Okay, so I'm gonna call you when I'm leaving shortly. So I'm gonna call you again when I'm on my way, so you can call Eastern for your order. Okay, and we'll just do light stuff today, and then Tuesday we'll do like the heavier stuff. No, I mean only thing I'm going to do. I'm doing a podcast with a friend later, but that's like at 4 o'clock. I'll be done at your house long before then. You sure? Okay. If you change your mind, just let me know before 1:30. Okay. Okay, and otherwise I'll see you Tuesday then. But if you change your mind about the food, just let me know before 1:30. No, I'm at Maggie's the whole day Wednesday. Wednesday morning? I mean, we probably can. I mean, if you're up, I mean, I can leave the house like early on Wednesday. I gotta go to work anyway, so I could just leave the house early on Wednesday if it's easier for you. Take your time. Okay, the whole bed? No problem. So you want to do that Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Understandable. Okay, no promise, Dan. So I'll see you Tuesday. And you change your mind about the food, just let me know before 1:30, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Love you. Take care. Oh, she canceled. So you guys get more rambling. I'm actually gonna go for a walk then since I got dressed. But I need to do something to get out the house. So I'm gonna go for a walk. So now speaking of annoying characters, I want to address this, and I think Damien will get this more better because he played Tekken 7 recently. What you call it? Lei Wulong. Speaking of Sans characters, Lei Wulong. Like I understand, he's drunk at boxing, and he's not the only character who does it. Because I know Shin does it in King of Fighters. Jamie, the only drunken boxer I actually respect. No, Nasty. I got these shorts on. You love my red shorts. You just want to see my ding dong, don't you? But going back to what I'm saying, Lei Wulong. Speaking of characters I can't stand a fight, Lei Wulong slay on the ground a lot. Part of drunken fight, Brabon does it. Jinsei, whatever his name is in King of Fire, does it. Jamie doesn't do that. Jamie's the only one who doesn't do that. He doesn't lay on the ground. He actually stands up and fight. But I think that's because the kind of game Street Fighter is. I can bite my words in a couple years, and when Street Fighter 7 drops, Jamie has a ground stance, which is insufferable. Darnell won't let you or I live that down. Baby, I'm not afraid. I mean, honestly, when it's show on YouTube, could that be the end of my channel? YouTube is not OnlyFans, it's not X videos, but I'm not scared of my whole thing is I don't do that with people. I'm not if I'm not going to be an ablation person, why would I want you to see me in my birthday suit, any part of my productive organs? But overall, I'm not. But yeah, Brad. But I'm like, but overall, that's just not who I am. I don't do that because we're like my relationship with friends are different relationships I'm trying to pursue in a romantic way or even like in a lustful way. But now getting back to Lei Wulong's annoying ass. Well, my birthday passed days ago, actually a week and a half ago. But now Lei Wulong, understand that's drunken boxing is the whoa, all that stuff. But what irks me Lei Wulong plays, not all of them, the ones who attention is late on the ground. And this is why I think if Lei Wulong does come back and take an 8, I hope not. But he does come back and take an 8. And happy 103rd birthday to you. I just my whole year. Lei won't be annoying. I mean, if he comes back, whoop-de-doo, it's not gonna make you stop playing Tekken 8. And just like, obviously, I look good for 67 though. He can't say the same. But getting back to what I'm saying, Lei Wulong legs on the ground. He has a lot of moves that allow him to lay on the ground. Now, my whole thing is, I feel like fighting games, it's mano to mano. Everybody's gonna fight different, obviously. But the whole thing is you're standing up. You back away, you sidestep, depending on the game. It's a 2D fighter, you can roll, jump, whatever. The thing with Lei Wulong, he has so many moves where he's lays on the ground. Don't address me again, Kaya. But if they wanted to have the plethora of moves that he has when he's on his back or like, laying down this way, he will be much more tolerable to fight against. But because Lei Wulong plays could just lay on the ground. Now, yes, the idea is use your anti-ground moves. But certain characters don't have good ground lows. And so Lei Wulong can launch them, he can sweep them, he can mix them up way before they have a chance to try to get them off the ground. And the character's just really insufferable to fight against. Now, outside of that, Lei Wulong's not that bad. Like when he's like actually standing up, like doing his like regular stuff, he's good, but he isn't great. But I can't stand a person who picks up a character like Lei, finds that only exploits, and cheeses the hell out of it, knowing they could get away with it 1,000 times over. 1,000 times over. This shit is irksome. Because when you're trying to fight, like, I'm not telling Lei Wulong to stand up and not block. Back away, duck, sidestep, throw, power crush when necessary. But when you like on the ground all the time, that shit is hard to fight. And a lot of late one play like trolls. Just as bad as like Kazooie and Jin plays in Tekken 8. They like they'll beat you and they're crit the one and done. Most of my one and done in Tekken, honestly, were from late one players. They play like such a dickish story. That's why a lot of times you see my videos on fighting late one players. I often don't rematch them because either they leave me or if they beat me the first time, they're dipping. Shut up, Damien. Shut up. Yes, exactly. Even Alyssa will have a hard time with Lei One because Lei One's ground game is nasty. Imagine if Lei One came like a Tekken 8 and Tekken 8, I would say does a better job at dealing with people who like to play lane. But if Lei has his good stuff, imagine he has like a heat smash, a heat activation, something while he's ground, like laying on the ground, it's so obnoxious to fight him. Like for me, and this is a me problem, 90% of the complaints I make on my lives are Onyxe related stuff. Brad Wong and Dead Alive. That Brad Wong is considered very mediocre to the pro Dead Alive players, at least in Dead Alive 6. But I used to struggle a lot against Brad Wong in Dead Alive 6 because a lot of them just laid on the ground and did his ground shenanigans and was hard to fight. So I really, really, really hate dealing with Brad Wong or the drunken boxer type characters in 3D fighters. I can't speak for Shun D because I don't play virtual fighters. I like virtual fighters. I hope there's a new one sooner than later because Sega's really just stalling with making a new installment of that game. And I heard they want to reboot the series. To me, do not reboot virtual fighters. Do not reboot it. Just continue on because virtual fighter barely has a story as it is. So there's no need to reboot it. He's a pest in my hand, like, but honestly, at pro high level, most like you ask Emery Reigns, you ask Excalibur Blaze, you ask trying to think. I can't remember too many Dead Alive plays at the moment. I feel bad because I haven't really been into the Dead Alive stuff for a good minute. I can't think of names right now. I feel so terrible. I only think of Emery and Excalibur Blaze. But you ask like the pro DOA players, they would mostly tell you Brad Wong's just okay to pretty bad. So that's that as well. For now, it will come back. It will come back when they keep supporting and bringing these generic Mari Rose clones into freaking Dead Alive Extreme Venus Vacation. I like Diego, but I mean I do. There's something I be thinking about going back to Dead Alive, but it's really not active. So I would hate to reinstall the game just to try to get a match with Diego. And another thing about playing Dead Alive for me, the amount of people who are on Wi-Fi in Dead Alive is terrible. Terrible. The amount of people, like Tekken has a Wi-Fi problem too. What fighting game doesn't? But it is so bad in Dead Alive 6. And I'm not the best player. And worst case, like I said, when Dead Alive 6 says Dead Alive 6 actually is faster, even faster than Tekken 8. It's easy to run around, especially when my opponent's playing freaking Ayane or like the ninja characters, where Ayane is a ninja, but I specify Ayane because that's her playstyle in general. Whereas Kasumi, Hayate, Hayabusa, Momiji would actually try to engage in close combat. But it's hard, and I'm not the best Diego player, especially since I haven't played the game so long. My Diego's definitely gonna be rusty as hell. Sure, Damien. I mean, like I said, I used to play Wi-Fi. My whole thing is this situation is why Lisa. I love Mary Posa. I love Lisa. There's a situation why people on Wi-Fi not able to play on Wi-Fi because they just don't want to get an Ethernet cord. Sometimes that way the house is built or certain setup, they can't just get the Ethernet cord. And that's not everybody. Some people just don't want to spend the $20 for Ethernet cord, which honestly, kiss my ass. But but it's not everybody just because like, oh, let me just buy an Ethernet cord. There's some people who have a certain reason why they only can play on Wi-Fi. Hopefully, I think that it's some wireless Ethernet. I could be dead ass wrong on that you could purchase, but I think it's pretty pricey from what I remembered. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me either in the comments or when this video is off, just put in the whatever. I love Lisa's mixture of luchador plus a little bit of capoeira, and I love her throw games. Her animations are beautiful, and I was so sad when I thought they killed her off in Dead Alive 5, but thankfully she had enough support. Even though I think the main reason Lisa came back to Dead Alive 6 because Kriggles, who's an amazing person, I follow him on Twitter as well. That's the older brother of Sonic Fox. Quiggles is an amazing Love Mary poster player, and he a lot of Deadline tournaments using Love Mary poster during the Deadline 5 days. So even though Lisa was technically supposed to be knocked out in the story of DOA 5, I think Quiggles really helped push Love Mary poster to the map, in which kept her. Yes, Quiggles. Quiggles is an awesome person as well. Kwiggles. He has a YouTube channel, but he barely posts this. I'm subscribed to that, and he's not really that active on social media. But his face, oh yeah. But Quiggles, they were on that, but everybody had a Christie, because Christie was the meta in Deadline 5. So I'm not gonna talk about Quiggles. Everybody honestly had a Christie. Because Christie was just you didn't play Christie Deadline 5, you weren't even trying. I think the only person who never really messed with Christie at high level was Emery. I think Emery stuck to either Bayman, Leon, Miller. I especially love Emery's Miller. Christie was easy as she was, and she was very much the meta. Her and Elena. But I would say if you added easiness, it was definitely Christie. Christie is very easy to play. Now, to master her rightfully, you guys put some time, but to just jump and play Christie, easy. But the easy stuff with Christie, if you were an experienced player, or you were an experienced player rather, a lot of her easy strings were very easy, very susceptible to counters. So playing Christie properly and just playing Christie are two different things. Yes, Christie has very smash heavy buttons, but her smash heavy stuff are very much susceptible to counter holds. So you had to know when to use Christie strings. But yeah. But overall, I hate the characters who got a lot of ground shenanigans. Not like one or two things that like do a pop up, but I'm talking like a whole moveset on the ground. I hate that. Now, let's speak of which, Damon kind of brought up earlier. He brought up the jokingly matter. I was going to make a video about this solo, but since I'm going to be on live for a little longer than expected, since my friend canceled the plans for the day, I want to talk about the Ice Fights Cleotrapa. I said Cleopatra. Cleotrapa situation. First things first. As a friend, if you invite your friend somewhere, especially like last minute, you can give your friend a day in advance heads up. How annoying your listener is? No. Last minute. And you tell your friend you're going to accommodate them. That means your friend knows when they come to your tour. Yes. And drinking bleach is better than drinking water. Sure. If you know you're going to invite your friend on a tour, especially last minute, it's your turn. Mind you, you're the biggest superstar. You have the... You're welcome. I feel like going live. I haven't really talked in a minute, so I just feel like talking. Most days, my introvert side wins, and I'm just like, I really don't want to chat too much. But I was feeling a little extroverted this morning. So I decided, let me go live and just talk my brains out until I get bored of my damn self. But my whole thing with the whole Ice Ice Cleotrapa situation, you invite your friend to your tour. You're the biggest superstar. You could finance the security, the luggage, the hotels, the food, everything. Meanwhile, this is your so-called friend. You tell her to come on tour with you. She obliges. Mind you, give her only a day heads up. So she has to have time to get the things ready had you give her like a week or a month in advance notice. She comes on a tour with you. You don't want to pay for her food. You make her carry her own luggage, which is embarrassing. Especially when she opens your show for you. Your show starts at 8:00. Why you got her out on stage at 7:30 where there's barely anyone in attendance? That seems very insulting. If I invite my friend as the opener, let's say for example, Damien as a singer, Damien and I me and Damien joke a lot. I want nothing but success for Damien. Let's say Damien blows up in a year or two. He's a big singer. Damien said, I want to invite you to my tour as an opening act. Damien's show don't start at 9:00, but Damien got me performing for an audience at freaking 8:00. Mind you, there's only probably like 10 people in the seats right now, where the other 900 something didn't even come to the venue yet because they've got time to kill. What was the point of me being your opener? We're not open to a big crowd. I'm open to like 10 people. Please. That just feels insulting. I feel like you feel so little of your friend. that you don't want her to, or you want to give her a little bit exposure. And you're talking about, I gave you a platform, a platform in front of the amount of people at McDonald's at 10:30 at night. That's not a platform. That is not a platform. Oh, oh, Justin. Hi, Venus. Oh, oh, I love AEW, but that was funny. That was funny. I love AEW, but that was funny. But, and then when your friend talks to you about this, instead of you like, listen out to you for like, oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I didn't mean to do that. You give your friend a nasty attitude. You want to treat your friend sideways. You make your friends rest of the time at the tour a miserable ass experience. They have to beg to get food. When they have any like problems, you don't want to address them. You feel like they're giving you a sass. They're being ungrateful instead of understanding this is you promised to accommodate your friend. Meanwhile, you haven't done jack shit to make your friend comfortable on his tour. So, and Cleo's feeling like an odd woman out, and then Ice Spice is like talking mess about Cleo to everybody who will listen. And mind you, she's telling Cleo, well, you got to pay the security guard to pick up the luggage and stuff like that. Mind you pay the security guard a flat rate. That means, therefore, if you tell the security guard to do something, he's got to do it. I can understand. And Cleo was like, oh, Ice Spice, I want to go to the strip club. And I was like, girl, that's not part of the budget. No. Oh, I want to go, trying to think, I'm going to go to Six Flags. Girl, that's not part of the budget. Exactly, because that's what you're supposed to do. And Ice Spice act like that stuff was outrageous. And Cleo was asking for basics. The basics. Room, food, travel expenses covered. So she's coming out. That's what the tour buses are for. And, help with her luggages. So she could change dresses and stuff. Those are basics. Those are not extra. That's not Cleo asking for outrageous shit. That's Cleo asking to cover my basics, in which Ice Spice on the phone promised to have taken care of. But once Cleo gets to the tour, Ice Spice sings a different tune. And that's not being a friend. That's being a dick. You don't watch your friends struggle. You do not look at your friends going through a hard time, knowing that you can help them with a snap of the finger, and let your friend just, well, girl, figure it out. Oh, girl, that's not my problem. Figure it out. You didn't bring your own team with you? How was she supposed to do all of that when you invited her to come to your tour? One day. And not only you knew that, your entire crew knew that. Even a makeup artist who spoke out on the situation that Ice Spice ended up firing said the same thing. Everybody knew Cleo was coming last minute. So, and Ice Spice like said, honestly, if Ice Spice was never going to take care of her expenses like that, she should never invited Cleo in the first place. That's understandable. I mean, Ice Spice got bops. I'm not gonna say the girls, but the girls' songs, you hear one song, you pretty much heard them all. Ice Spice has got bops. But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna act like, but like I said, it's her way she treated Cleo during that entire tour that left the sour taste in my mouth. Because that's how you that's not how you do business. But that's not how you treat someone who's your friend. I can understand if Cleo was this vagabond, or if Cleo invited herself to Ice Spice tour. Then I can understand, okay, girl, you came to my tour uninvited. So, girl, I'm not going to kick you out. But you're not responsible for all your expenses. That's understandable. But if you ask Cleo to come with you to this tour of yours, and you let her know she's going to be taken care of, that's okay, Chris. Everybody likes someone who's like a niche or like Kaya status. It's fine. I love Tanisha Kelly, but I can go outside right now, ask 10 different neighbors or people who live in my neighborhood who Tanisha Kelly is. They will look at me like I have 10 heads on my shoulders. We all got a Kai we love, so don't feel bad. Damon has his Kais, which is, the plain those white girls he keeps sending me to, like Addison Ray and stuff like that. I know you did. That's okay. That is A-okay. Now I think Maxima's like a little lower than a Kaya, quite honestly, Chris. He's a little lower than Kaya's. Like him and Gangale's, they're not even Kaya's status. They're like underneath Hasuho and video game characters. If that makes sense. But continuing on, it's just the way you don't do that to a friend. I'm all over the place if you really know me. You don't do that to a friend. You don't. You really, really don't. Like, you'll not tell a friend goes on. That's like same thing with life. If I ever tell Damien, come to New York, I'll pay for your ticket, and Damien comes to New York, I'm like, Damien, well, don't you got your own place to stay? Did you not book your own hotel? Then why invite him? You can't do all that. Like, that's just being a dick. And that's why I don't like with the Ice Spice situation with Cleo. And her whole mentality, I'm doing Cleo a favor. And you really did her no favors. You actually caused us a hindrance and a headache. And due to your selfish behavior, we do, child. We really do. We really do. It's just, I be broke and I be so busy. If I'm not broke, I'm busy. If I'm not busy, I'm broke. But I definitely do hope to meet you. I really do want to meet you guys before I'm like in my 40s. Definitely before I'm in my 40s. Oh! People are so stupid. Why would they call Nicki Minaj Hulk Hogan? That is so random. That is so random. People are so stupid. Baba block someone call me Hulk Hogan, I will block them too. Don't get any ideas, Damien. Um, so that's how I feel about that situation. I really do. I really, really, really do. So yeah, I'll definitely look at because after this I'm probably just gonna chill for a little bit and then I'm gonna go for a walk. So my friend canceled on me, and then later on, Chris, we had to do our thing. Then I gotta play some Tekken with Carlos. And I'll take Sexy Red over freaking Hulk Hogan. I look like neither one of them. Um, so that's how I feel. And that's pretty much it. What I want to talk about. I have nothing else I really want to share. Do I have anything I want to share with y'all? Do I want to torment y'all a little longer? No, but anyway, this is random. Shut the fuck up, Damien. Um, I love these. Probably can't see them the best, but I love these so much. This is a pineapple one. I almost finished it. I'm gonna get me more soon. These lotions are so perfect, and I got this one recently. Started using it, obviously, but I love it. But Damien, I don't need to tell you something that you already know. That's just like, duh. It's like everyone knows 1+1 is 2. Also, for any comic book heads, I'm not sure how you guys are feeling about. I got issue as well, but it's in the living room. I'm not sure how you guys are feeling about X-Men in general, but if you ever want to check out like an X-Men comic, I would recommend check out NYX. You need to stay there, ass. But Damien, that's what work is. That's what work is. That's what work is. Unfortunately, that's what work is. I know the film, but that's what work is. But if you want to be like get into like an X-Men comic, NYX is pretty good so far. I mean, I'm not gonna say it right now. By the scale from 1 to 10, it's like a 6.5. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for the most part, and I can't wait for issue 3 to come out because I'm actually loving the series. Um, yeah, Wolverine has his moments, but he's so overhyped to me, overrated. I can't stand Wolverine. He's shoved down our throats a lot. But I appreciate looking at Hugh Jackman's hot body, so that's a plus on there. But overall, I think that's all the chattering I really want to do. I actually did this live to kill time to go to my friends to help her out, but she's like not. She literally just went to sleep, so she's still too tired to do any real work today. So I'm gonna see her after work on Tuesday. So I think I'm gonna just chill for a little bit, do some editing, and then I'm gonna got a project to do with Chris later, which is a podcast on his podcast, which I'll also be promoting on my channel when he's ready to release it. Yes, I love Hugh Jackman. I love me some Hugh Jackman Venus. And then I'm gonna play Carlson Tekken 8 later tonight. But that's all the jibber jabber I got in me for now. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Peace and take care. Honest play out. And I'll try to do at least a weekly stream with you guys. Call me. You can. If I'm done with Chris's podcast, Because I'm doing a podcast with Chris around 4 o'clock. Let's you call me at 3 o'clock, Damien. You call me at 3. I can chat with you at 3. Then I could do bye Venus. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Have a beautiful night at Thailand. Stay safe. Call me at 3 p.m. Or you're gonna have to wait till after I'm done with Chris, because I did promise Chris I would do the podcast with him today. But that's it for now. Peace, take care, and I will try to do this every Sunday or Saturday, because I do like talk to you guys, and I don't want my channel just be Tekken uploads. I like to talk to you guys as well sometimes. But that's it for now. I'm done talking now. So love you guys. Peace and take care. Ciao. Not share. I said finish.